Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Thursday, August 20th, 2026. A Bakersfield man was arrested in Joshua Tree for allegedly shooting at his own family. On Saturday at about 9 p.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies responded to a report of an assault at a home in the area of Dennis Avenue and Sunburst Avenue in Joshua Tree. Deputies identified the suspect as Diego Pulido Ruiz, a 31-year-old resident of Bakersfield. Deputies say Pulido Ruiz was involved in an argument with family when he fired several rounds at family members. Deputies say Pulido Ruiz fled the location before they arrived. Deputies quickly located Pulido Ruiz at a short distance away near 29 Palms Highway and Saddleback Road in Joshua Tree, where he was taken into custody. Diego Pulido Ruiz was arrested on suspicion of charges related to assault with a deadly weapon. He is being held at the West Valley Detention Center on $300,000 bail. The suspect in a 2021 murder returned to court this week, and it was suggested that a resolution to the case may be on the horizon. Here is reporter Adeline J. Wells with an update.
On Tuesday morning, Miguel Ibarra returned to court for a disposition and reset hearing before Judge Sarah Oliver. Ibarra is the suspect in the 2021 murder of Jervon Winston of 29 Palms. On October 5th, 2021, San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies issued a missing persons report for Winston. Family members reported he had last been seen on the evening of September 26th at his 29 Palms home. Winston did not own a vehicle and was reported missing either on foot or in another's vehicle. Due to the suspicious nature of Winston's disappearance, the sheriff's homicide detail assumed the investigation on October 8th. Detectives identified a crime scene at a 29 Palms residence and on October 9th located Winston's remains in a remote location in Wonder Valley. Detectives identified Michael Isaacs and Damian Wilkerson as accessories to Winston's murder. Isaacs was taken into custody in Joshua Tree and pleaded guilty on November 16, 2021. Wilkerson was located in Columbia, Missouri, extradited to San Bernardino County, and pleaded guilty on February 9, 2022. Both Isaacs and Wilkerson have since been released after completing their prison sentences. Through their investigation, detectives identified Miguel Ibarra as the suspect in Winston's murder. He was taken into custody at a residence in Coachella on March 6, 2022. Ibarra pleaded not guilty to the charge of murder, with 4 enhancements related to using a firearm and having prior felony convictions. At Tuesday's hearing, District Attorney Jason Geltzo represented the prosecution, and Attorney Antonio Bastard represented the conflict panel for Ibarra, who was in custody. A conflict panel is a group of private attorneys the judge assigns to a criminal case when there is a conflict of interest between the defendant and the public defender's office. As discussed, the attorneys have been working towards a resolution on the case, for which final approvals are still needed. Judge Oliver scheduled a disposition and reset hearing for September 16th. She specified that if there is going to be a plea, she would like it drafted and ready to be heard that day in court. Miguel Ibarra is charged with murder, with enhancements related to using a firearm and having prior felony convictions. He is currently held at the West Valley Detention Center on $2 million bail. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Adeline J. Wells.
Last night's meeting of the Morongo Valley Community Services District Board of Directors was canceled due to last-minute lack of quorum. Reporter Gabriel Hart was in attendance and has further details.
While General Manager Brittany Chavez and Assistant Fire Chief Kasner were present to represent staff, Financial Director Johnny Tolbert was the sole board member in attendance at the meeting, with the other 4 seats left vacant. The regularly scheduled meeting turned into a waiting game for attendees who were not informed that the meeting was likely going to be canceled until Director Tolbert called off the meeting at exactly 6:15 p.m.
Therefore, there is no quorum, so the meeting will be adjourned at this time. Once we get a quorum, get back in touch with the general manager, we will post the next meeting. Thank you for attending. Meeting is adjourned.
Tolbert stated that some board members had informed General Manager Chavez that they weren't able to attend, but no reason was given why it was not canceled ahead of time. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Gabriel Hart.
Beloved local metal artist Simi Dabah passed away earlier this year at the age of 99. He leaves behind hundreds of large sculptures at various locations across the Morongo Basin, including many at his sculpture garden in Joshua Tree. On Friday's episode of the Z107.7 Up Close show, I'll be guest hosting, and I will be speaking with William Savage and Larry Bowden, board members of the Simi Dabah Sculpture Foundation. Tune in to the Z107.7 Up Close show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for all things Simi Dabah. The show will be available as a podcast on Friday afternoon. That's available at Z107.7fm.com or wherever you get your podcasts. In today's age of social media and online connectivity, it can be easy to find yourself isolated. A new organization is hoping to create more collaboration here in the high desert, and they're holding a launch party this weekend to gather people and ideas. Online news editor Robert Hayden has more.
A new nonprofit organization with the goal of creating stronger communities is holding a public launch this Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. at the High Desert Artists in Yucca Valley. What's Good in the World? It's a new nonprofit affiliated with AHA Projects, and it was founded on a simple idea: every person has something to contribute, and communities become stronger when people discover one another and work together. Their press release says that through storytelling, conversation, creativity, and community gatherings, What's Good in the World creates opportunities for people, ideas, and organizations to connect and collaborate and build something greater than any one person could do alone. The launch celebration will introduce the community's vision, upcoming programming, and opportunities for community members to get involved. Founder and project director Hillary Sloan said the nonprofit grew out of years of interviewing artists, scientists, educators, musicians, nonprofit leaders, and others who are making a difference. Guests at Sunday's launch will enjoy refreshments, meet members of the leadership team and community collaborators, and learn about upcoming programs. And everyone attending will have the opportunity to enter the community drawing with prizes announced at the event. The event is free and open to the public. That's this Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. at the High Desert Artists in Yucca Valley. You can find this story on our website for more information. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
And finally, the town of Yucca Valley's Recreation Department invites the community to participate in an out-of-this-world 5K run and 2K walk on September 12th. You can choose between the 5K run or the 2K walk. The event will feature a professionally managed race with a festive atmosphere enhanced by glowing decorations, music, and space-themed entertainment at the evening run. Participants are encouraged to wear glow gear, LED accessories, and creative space-themed costumes to help illuminate the evening. It's happening on September 12th at Macris Park. Early bird registration is available now through August 28th at their website, yucca-valley.org. Participants are encouraged to register early to take advantage of the discounted pricing. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.